what a great weeks to be a Steelers fan. And it goes something like this. And we are back. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Katie the Wiz. I'm with my co-host Wavy. How you feeling this week, my boy?
I'm good, man. Bears took the L, but I'm feeling really good about the future.
Hey. You can get your get back in a couple of weeks on them. Just
Yeah.
know you can spin back. It's gonna be
Oh,
something
it's
different
gonna
this
happen.
week.
It's gonna happen.
Look, that whole division right now is up in shambles because you don't know what's gonna happen week to week right now.
You don't.
Because one week you may be at the top, and next you might be in the hunt. So I wouldn't be too worried right now. Y'all in a good spot. But man, let's go and get started on these week games, man. Cowboys and Lions.
Mm.
44-30 line in favor of the Lions. Jameer Gibbs, my boy, you something
He
serious.
got the speed. He got the speed. He make it look way too easy, man.
Way too easy.
He's young.
CeeDee Lamb went out early third quarter with a concussion injury. I don't know if he
Mm.
gonna play, but that's at this point, CD's always kind of hurt, so it's kind of part of the nature for the whole Cowboys. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the game for that one. Seahawks and Falcons, 37-9. Um, kind of expected this to happen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of expect them to put belts ass to this one. I wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised by this at all. But the next one I was surprised on.
Which one is
Commanders
that?
and Vikings.
We
Did you smell the leather in the Elmaga?
BTA.
BTA.
Yeah. Hey,
Man, the
shout out to
leather was.
JJ.
I'm not giving him no credit, bro.
Hey,
I still
JJ
don't.
made it. Took to week 14, but JJ made it, man.
Look.
You did
I'm
your
not.
thing, JJ.
I'm not giving him no credit. He
He did
still
his
ain't that
thing, bro.
good.
Hey, it's you got to start somewhere. He did his thing, man.
Yeah, that is true. And right after that, the surprise game of the week. Who would have thought the Saints pulled the upset against the Bucks? Mind the
Mm,
Bucks is a playoff team.
the playoff team,
I don't know. I don't know. Now it's looking kind of
playoffs,
iffy. Looking kind of iffy. But the Saints pulled it off 24-20. Um, who quarterbacking for them again?
right?
it's, it's bad.
Right,
It's definitely bad. It's definitely bad. Dolphins and Jets, 34-10.
man. What's up with the Dolphins? They swimming.
They should be trying to sink and trying to get
Uh,
a trying to get a pick, but to each his own. But yeah, they're rolling right now. Too bad it doesn't matter. They don't even have a fighting chance against the playoffs.
yeah,
Um, Rams and Cardinals. MVP Stafford he's balling out, bro, and
you got to give it up to the man. He's doing this thing.
he's
He doing this dizzy.
he's definitely doing his thing, and he's it doesn't look like he's slowing down. Like
Rams are the best team in the league, bro.
yeah, that defensive line is legit. That's
Right
what I
now, the only team that anybody should be afraid of is the Rams. Everybody else, we don't know what's up. The Rams are serious.
hmm Quick question: what do we do with Little Feet? Where does he go?
I don't know,
Because they look better without him. I ain't
but
gonna
he
lie,
got to go. I don't know, but he got to go.
you gotta go.
Got to go.
Yeah, because Brissett he's looking pretty good out there, even though they're not winning the games, but their offense looks so much better with an
Right.
actual quarterback. And Texans and Chiefs for Sunday night. Um, Kansas City, you're cooked, buddy. You're
Yeah.
y'all done.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, Pat don't look like he used to anymore right now, and it should have been expected. These
But let's
last
say this though, because he ain't got he trying to do what Caleb was trying to do last year. He trying to win it for his team. He giving
yeah,
his all, and it's just we don't know what the missing ingredients is right now, but it's some missing ingredients, and that's what a great quarterback
mhm.
can look like if he ain't got what he need around him.
Yeah, and I also think for these last few years they've been like borderline. Are we good or are we just squeaking by?
Right.
And right now it's finally catching up to them, and teams are
I
getting
agree.
better in the
I agree
AFC.
with you. Yeah, you're right about that.
But yeah, you guys are cooked. So be it. It is what it is. Go back to the drawing board, get an offensive line, and get some more receivers. My
Yeah, they
goodness.
got to
Get
get a
a
little
running
younger.
back. Actually, get a running back. That's what you need. You need to be able to
Ooh,
run the ball. Broncos and Raiders. I knew this was gonna happen. 24-17 in favor of the Broncos. I was surprised they put up 17. I'm gonna be completely honest.
yeah, the Broncos looking nice. They looking nice at getting close to the end of the season for sure.
hmm Bengals and Bills. This came down to the wire somewhat.
Man,
But
Joe gave the game up.
I didn't want to say it like that, but
Two
he
plays, he
definitely
gave the
did.
game up. Hey,
He
hey, but
definitely did.
respect to Joe because since he came back, he been doing his thing. He's the real
Hey,
deal.
that
But hey,
offense is legit with him.
it's just those two throws gave the game over, 2 interceptions back to back.
Yeah, but that offense is legit with Joe Burrow. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
You can't say they can't put up points. I think it just comes down to can they get enough stops because they can score the ball. All
yeah,
they
they got to
do
work
is
on their defense and their defensive lineman Trey. He
yeah.
was in them contract problems, and now he's out for the rest of the year. So I don't think he's gonna be back next year with them.
And speaking of injuries, Colts and Jaguars, prayers up to
Ooh.
Daniel Jones. Unfortunately, suffered a torn Achilles during the game, early in the game, trying to play through
No non-contact.
non-contact injury, basically trying to play through a broken leg anyway. And you could see the visible frustration because he knew what he did exactly.
As soon as it happened.
Yeah. Do you know who they're trying to sign at quarterback right now? Philip Rivers.
What?
Yes, they're trying to bring a man who's been out of the league for five years to come back and play quarterback. Philip Rivers is 44 years old. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, you'll get that old
Don't
man
do that.
killed.
He said, "Ow,
But yeah,
man."
Colts end up losing 19-36 in favor of the Jags. I still don't know the Jags are a legitimate team. How do you feel?
I think they're legit. I'm not saying that they're gonna win the bowl, but they're legit. They're gonna make the playoffs. I believe they're a good enough team this year.
Okay.
And it's not like they're because if the Colts would kept their foot on the gas, then obviously this wouldn't even be a conversation, right? So
Yeah.
let's say that. But no, at this point in the season, I think they're gonna keep rolling.
It's crazy how in a matter of weeks you go from being the favorite to win the whole thing to not even possibly make it anymore.
These last 4 weeks, every week is going to be switching, changing up in the standings until the last week of the season. So it's going to be exciting. You're going to see a lot of teams getting ready to put it all on the line these last 4 games because they understand what's on the line. And I think this is exciting. I don't recall a lot of NFL seasons where the last 4 weeks we got a lot of teams that's racing and changing spots. Correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong, but that's not something I'm familiar with.
it's gonna be a shootout in the NFC. It
Yeah.
really is. It's gonna come down to certain wins and losses in divisional games. I think that's what it's really gonna come down to.
Yeah.
More than anything, but certain teams need to clinch games now and not have to wait for somebody else to lose.
Yeah.
So if you can win them outright, win them. Don't play this game because it's not
That's what I'm
worth it.
saying. That's what I'm saying. These last 4 games, these next 4 weeks, everybody are going to be electric. Teams is going to be risking it for the biscuit. We'll leave it there. Next game.
Man, this game, I don't know about you. I don't know if you got to watch it, but this one pissed me off to the highest degree.
Ooh.
Titans and Browns.
Ooh. Why?
And the reason it pissed me off, the Browns went for 2 when they didn't need to go for 2 at the first time. To go for, they just need to kick the field goal and be down 7. That's near say that you make a choice, you choose to do what you do. But the second time they go and they score again with Shedeur, he leaves down the field and scores again. And they go for 2 and Shedor's not on the field. Why? One, this is a coaching mistake on any level. I don't care what the play call is. As a head coach, your quarterback is always your best option to get the ball into the end zone. Whether that's put it into the running back's hands or thrown into a receiver's hand. You should never take him off the field. Not after the way he was playing. It literally like y'all was trying to lose the game. And that's the visible frustrating part about it. Because not only did you guys hate on this man for the first 14 weeks of the season, basically, and then he goes out and throws the best game out of the whole year. Mine, it was against the Titans, but at this point, I don't really care. You throw for 300 something yards, you got to be somewhat good and you got to be somewhat prosperous to be able to do that. Everybody can't say they can throw 300 yards in the game.
Hey, Caleb still ain't throwing them type of yards. He throwing in the 170s and the 200s.
So obviously he has to be doing something right.
Right.
So that makes no sense to me on why they choose to do those idiotic plays. Kevin Stefanski, I'm not gonna say they need to take your job away, but something got to happen. something has to happen.
Pack them bags.
Because there's no way you believe in Dylan Gabriel that much when you have something, I'm gonna say it, a trend-setting quarterback on your bench who got drafted. Mine, you got him for a steal in the 5th round. Don't know why it took this.
You know what it is, bro. We know what it's all about.
Look, bro, I don't want to say, but they are making it blatantly obvious that it is.
That's the biggest smile I had on my face today. We know what it is, man.
Crazy work, man. It is crazy work. I'm disappointed in the Browns organization for that.
It's okay. He's starting the rest of the season. This is audition.
Yeah. I'm more disappointed in that, and I hope, and I really do hope whatever happens for Shedeur going forward, that is success. Because after the bull you've been through for right now, it's always gonna be some more bull wherever you go. But hopefully this is the worst it gets, and he just gets better.
And let's say this too, because even in college, like they was just dragging him every chance they could. He really was a kid. He really was a college quarterback, but playing like an NFL QB. The way he stood in the pocket, delivering the ball, you can see it. So, and now he's in the NFL, and now you see him, and he don't look any different than he did in college.
Yeah,
he just got better talent around him. So this is just beautiful, and success is on the way for that young man.
Yeah, success, very much success. Throw it up. But let's get to this Steelers and Ravens game. You know, the Ravens record is a little bit of 6-7. You know, they a little bit struggling right now. But you know what? It's good to be a Steelers fan, man. That still came back out to play today. And yes, I'm gonna talk my shit because you know why? It's been a while. We've been fighting for our lives for these last few weeks, and damn it, we needed this dub, and we finally got it. Man, Aaron Rodgers threw for 284 yards, 1 touchdown. Can't say it was the greatest game, but damn it, he got the job done. But DK Metcalf, my guy, you were balling. 164 yards, man. Look, you had the game going. But what I can say, I don't want to speak too much on the Steelers because I think there's still things they can still do a lot more better. That defense still does look like it has some few kinks in it. They did come to play a little bit better, but I also see that some people are having down years more than others. Got to take the wins where we can take the wins. Right now, we got to just clinch the division and finish out strong because the Ravens are still right there. It got to go week by week. But one thing I can say for the Ravens, Lamar looked more healthy. He definitely looked like he had a little bit of a burst of speed to him. He definitely looked like he was able to move a little more better. And they pretty much dominated a lot of the game. It's just like their turnovers and their inconsistency in the red zones. There was a controversial play in the game with Isaiah Likely. Did you think it was a catch?
I don't think I seen it.
So Isaiah Likely, he caught the ball and took I want to say took a solid 2 steps and let the ball go. But by then they kind of blew the whistle dead on the play. As a Steelers fan, I'm happy that it didn't get called as a touchdown. I really am. But also, as a Steelers fan, we just got that call a few weeks back with a catch like that. And I don't think he took as many steps as likely did.
And they didn't give him the touchdown?
Oh, they did not. And I was happy about it too, because Lamar keeps starting to cook.
Yeah.
He was starting to cook. Definitely that is a huge win for the Steelers, especially they got to play again in a couple weeks for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna get interesting, man, because they got to go back. They got to go back to Baltimore.
Nah, they're gonna be all right. Then maybe they'll be a little healthier by then too.
But either way, it's definitely a big win for sure. It's definitely a great divisional win that we needed, and that's something to look forward to. And with us signing Omen Jenkins, Thielen, and Marquez, yeah, them two. Didn't see them do much, but they helped out because they're a little bit more of a threat.
Yeah.
So at this point, great job, Steelers. Tip your hat. Let's get ready for next weekend. Let's get ready to go. Now, I know you want to speak on this Bears game.
Yeah, man.
And before you really get into deep analysis about this, I do want to say this about Caleb. Caleb has grown so much in this 1 year, and got to get credit where credit is due. Because I was very harsh on him in the beginning because I didn't honestly think he was capable of producing the way he is doing now. He still has a long way to go, but damn, he is a long way where he was from where he was. So got to get credit where credit is due. He definitely is showing something different. And that Packers offense I think they may have found their one receiver. They may have found their legitimate one receiver. But go ahead.
Fast as hell. He fast as hell. He good, yeah. Now, all I was gonna say, well, we'll kick it off like this. Bears took the L. They lost to the Green Bay Packers 28-21. I was gonna say, yeah, you're speaking on Caleb getting better. He's gotten better every single week. Since the first 2 weeks that was 0-2, he got better every single week. And I anticipate every game this man plays, he'll get better. Even this Green Bay game, he got so much better. But he stopped making them mistakes and them turnovers. And the only turnover, or the costly turnover that he had this game was the one when he was trying to win the game.
I want to get your opinion on that, but I'm gonna let you finish going first.
Yeah. Green Bay had a really good defense. They held the running game in check. And we were without what's his name? Our receiver,
Roman Duze.
Yeah, we was without Rome.
Yeah.
And so him being
big without having Rome.
Yeah. And it was unexpected too. It was unexpected. I mean, they expected it, but we didn't find out as fans until I think the day before, the day of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just Rome not being out, their offense, their receivers were really stagnant. Luther Burden went off. He had 67 yards, but it just wasn't enough.
DJ Moore does really not fit that system, which is crazy. He should be killing it right now.
He hasn't had a good game all season.
Yeah.
A lot of other receivers and tight ends and backs have had good games,
Yeah.
But it's not come from DJ not once. It's not him. He's not a bad receiver.
I think it's the system. I don't think he just fits that system.
He's kind of the odd man out. And when he has opportunities, Caleb misses him oftentimes too. That's happened, or DJ has slipped on a few, like maybe last week he slipped on a few. Against the Eagles, they won still, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, for sure they got to work on that connection.
I definitely think so. For that last play, yes, it was a bad throw. I will say that it was a bad throw. It was underthrown, and I think, in my opinion, I thought he should throw the ball to DJ Moore.
Everybody's saying that now,
because when you look at it, he came clear across. Nobody was guarding him. But I think Caleb got so tunnel vision on trying to win the game and make that spectacular passes that he's been making all through his college career. I think that's a rookie mistake. I think that's just a rookie mistake he made. I'm gonna be completely honest. He's not a rookie no more, but I think that's like some rookie tendencies he got to work out. You know,
something he said on that is just like he was thinking too much. And when you're over here and you're over here, you're not 100% in either place, and that's what happened.
No,
so maybe he if he would have been a second sooner and 100% on that decision, then he gets it in there. Or maybe in the back of his mind he had DJ, and you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is, though. What I want to say about this Green Bay team, though, is both of the touchdowns they scored on the Bears. Well, two of the touchdowns they scored on the Bears, the defense was just out of position due to not being familiar with the system. Somebody new, been out and just not familiar with the system. And there was a couple of plays where I see him just kind of standing there. He's not rushing the passer. He's not getting in coverage.
Do y'all have all y'all linebackers back yet?
We got TJ Edwards back. Tremaine Edmonds is not out. He's not back yet, but maybe last game or two of the season. Which
is perfect. That's when y'all play him in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. The Packers don't want to play y'all again. I think they got lucky. I really believe they got lucky.
The Bears, they so like right in the first half, the Bears couldn't do nothing. They couldn't move the ball offensively. They couldn't score. They couldn't capitalize off that interception that they had in the first quarter. And on top of all of that, I think they got the field goal. Let me see. Was that what it was?
I don't believe the Bears, not the Bears, but the Packers want to play you guys again.
Yeah.
That was a game for them.
So Green Bay scored in the second, 0-7, Green Bay. Bears come back. They kick a field goal, 3-7. The only reason Green Bay was able to get that next touchdown was because the on the kickoff, the kicker, the ball went like out of bounds.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And it was due to the cold or due to him like just kicking shitty, whatever. Yeah. It's a freak thing. It's not going to keep happening, but that's what gave them great field position to go down and score that touchdown. If that don't happen, this is a totally different game. I'm not saying that they won't score, but there's also the opportunity for the Bears to get an interception if it's a longer drive, blah, 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 or turnover takeaway, let's say. So, yeah, the Bears shot themselves in the foot, and everybody got to see them still at the last second, like they did against all these other teams all season. At the last second, they presented themselves the opportunity, and they didn't capitalize, but it's all right.
Yeah,
everybody got to see that the Bears is for real now.
No, they are,
and they're not healthy, and they still growing. New players, new coaches.
I think it's a big problem coming ahead though. Because if Detroit or the Rams or anybody besides Philly has to come to like Chicago or Green Bay to play, it's not in their favor. It's not fair well for them because Detroit plays inside and so does LA. And Detroit's in Michigan, which is kind of crazy that they play in the dome, but I also understand it. But Jared Goff has never been good in outdoor climates. And then Matthew Stafford came from Detroit and came to LA. So it's
yeah. And it's all gonna be so interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout for sure. But man, let's get into this week 15 predictions. Starting with Thursday night, Falcons and Bucks. I might go with the Falcons, bro. I think the Bucks drop another game.
Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons for sure.
All right. Raiders and Eagles. This is gonna be a BTA. I think the Eagles. Just blow them out the water. Chargers and Chiefs. Boy.
I'm gonna take the Chargers because they got my man Hampton back, the running back. He back. So
I'm going Chargers as well because I think the Chiefs are just cooked. I don't think they really playing for anything anymore at this point.
Yeah.
Jets and Jags. I'm going with Jags because at this point it's no
Jags.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to try to bet against them. Browns and Bears. I love you, Shador.
The Bears.
The Bears for the crush y'all. Well, I don't know. Myles Garrett might try to go crazy. He might.
It's in Chicago, and the Bears need it. I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, going with the Bears as well. Lions and Rams, as we just talked about, literally.
Rams.
I think Detroit steals this. I really do. I think Detroit steals this game over the Rams.
I wouldn't be mad.
Make it more interesting.
And that'll get a Bears opportunity if they can win out to be the 1 seed. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind. But I'm going to take the Rams. I think they got it, man. I think the Rams is a good team this year.
Packers and Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos.
Broncos.
And Packers I think they fraudulent too.
Hey, Broncos, but if the Packers pull it off, they for real. The Packers pull it off, they for real.
Okay.
But I'm taking the Broncos.
Vikings and Cowboys. Taking that high-powered offense. Taking the Cowboys. Dolphins and Steelers for Monday night.
Oh, that's a Steeler.
Still curtain, baby. It's all I gotta say.
That's a Steeler, but you better watch out for them Dolphins because they've been swimming.
Yeah.
They've been jumping out the water splashing.
I ain't trying to hear none of that. Titans and 49ers, going with 49ers, but they got a quarterback issue at this moment because they still trying to decide between Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. So, that's a whole dilemma by itself.
Yeah, 49ers.
Yeah. This would have been a good game, Colts and Seahawks, if Daniel Jones was still playing. But I'm definitely going Seahawks, especially since the Colts don't even have a starting quarterback. They don't have a quarterback on their roster at all.
Yeah, I'm going to take Seattle.
It's bad. Panthers and Saints. I'm going Panthers because Bryce Young, man, keep balling. That's all I got to say. Keep balling. Commanders and Giants. I'm going Giants. I think Jacksonville gets the job done. Yeah.
Yeah, Giants.
Bills and Patriots.
I'm going to go Patriots.
I think they sweep them. I think the Patriots sweep them this year. I do. I really do believe that. Cardinals and Texans, taking the Texans because that defense is crazy.
And they winning themselves into a playoff situation, the Texans is.
I ain't gonna lie to you, they secondary is nice.
I think they're in the wild card right now.
Yeah, they are.
So they just gotta win a couple more.
Yeah. And last but not least, another noon game, Ravens and Bengals. I think the Bengals are finna put belt to ass. I really do. Because that offense, the way they playing with Joe Burrow, I think they're going to put belt to ass to the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals as well. But, man, that wraps up another good week.
Ooh,
Come check out Week 15 with us.